Hello. My name is Sharice, and I have been utilizing Talmadge's MP3s and subliminals off and on for many years now. So I first learned about Talmadge around, I would say, safe to say 2012 or 2013. But full disclosure, I was not serious about the subliminals. So I did not follow the instructions as I should have. So of course, they did not work because I didn't follow the instructions. So fast forward to 2021, time for me, I graduated law school, time for me to take the Louisiana bar exam. And I had a quantum mentor who's also an attorney. So they were assisting me as well. But I knew that, okay, it's time for me to really dig deep into these MP3s and these subliminals by Talmadge. So I started off with Trifecta of Power consistently. During that time, I was following the instructions, being very disciplined, and I was able to I passed the bar exam the first time I passed the bar exam. Actually, when it was time for me to sit down and take the bar exam, when I saw the questions, I already knew the answers. So it was like I had already taken the bar exam before I sat down and took the bar exam. So when I was in the bar exam room, and I was just smiling the whole time while everyone else around me, they were going crazy because I was like, I know the answers to these questions already. I've seen them before. And so I was just able to type away. So I passed it the first time. And something that was really strange is that where I live at, I'm in Louisiana, I'm in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And so between 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock, traffic is horrible. Traffic is horrible. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So I actually finished my exam at 5 o'clock, got on the road, got on the interstate, and there was literally no traffic whatsoever. So I had the best bar exam experience ever, and not many of my colleagues can say that. So after I passed the bar exam, still utilizing Trifecta of Power, I was able to launch my law firm with $500. And how I got that $500 is I just received an email from one of the creditors who actually just increased one of my credit lines for $500. So that was I knew what it was. I knew it was a subliminal. So I took that and I ran with it, opened my law firm. After I got the email that my credit line had been increased by $500, I actually received another email from an attorney mentor that I had never heard of, never knew of anything in my life. And the email says, how to launch your law firm with only $500. I kid you not. And it turns out that attorney actually practices subconscious and healing and quantum healing and things of that nature. So flash forward to now, we're living through the pandemic. I did kind of fall off with the subliminals and the MP3s, but I will say this, just keep going. Just keep going. Do tapping. Tapping works, because even in those times where I fell off, when I got back on, especially dealing with financial problems, I realized once I started getting back on track, I would get clients out of the blue. Or I would look into my account and money would just be there. Seriously. And within the last month and a half, I've been very serious about the MP3s and subliminals. So definitely every day, Trifecta of Power and Wealth Vibration. And what I found is that I had a lot of accounts that were overdrawn. And so I logged into one of them and I realized they just cleared all of it. They just cleared all the money that was overdrawn. My account is now in good standing, so I didn't have that to worry about. I've been finding that I've been getting those clients who come And so just telling myself, don't worry, it's here. Everything that I can already imagine and desire, it is already here. And I do have to do a full disclaimer. Make sure you follow the instructions and the directions, okay? Especially when it comes to EFT tapping, especially when it comes to utilizing social media. Now, I have a virtual law firm, so now when I'm on social media, it's very, very strategic, and I kind of sort of feel like I'm outsmarting the algorithm, because now when I log onto social media, I really only see posts about subconscious mind. Seriously, honestly. So it's only when I catch myself purposely going to search for things do I fall down that rabbit hole. But other than that, it definitely works. If you have to utilize social media, be strategic with that. And the subliminals work. No pornography whatsoever, y'all. The social media and the pornography, it has to be cut out, and you will see a drastic change tremendously. It works. I've been really going hard with Trifecta of Power and Wealth Vibration consistently for about a month and a half now. And I'm finding that when challenges and obstacles arise with what seems like cash flow and financial issues, I'm able to deal with them and overcome them better than I would in the past. And really, really realizing that it is me. It is all me, and Talmadge, he provides us with the tools to realize who we are. And just something that's really, really cool that just blew my mind literally yesterday, after going hard with Trifecta of Power and Wealth Vibration, had nothing to do with actual physical currency. So I literally was in my kitchen. I was thinking about oyster sauce, which is really crazy because I don't even like oysters. I don't even eat oysters. And so I'm from Louisiana, so I have traditional Louisiana Creole cookbooks. So I said, okay, it was just bugging me. It was like, oyster sauce, why am I thinking about this? And literally I went to my bookshelf, pulled out the cookbook, opened it. I was really trying to open it to the index. And as soon as I opened the cookbook, it landed on a recipe for oyster sauce. And I was just like, okay, this is what it is. Okay, so this is me. This is all me. And they work, y'all. They work, but you have to be consistent. You have to really want it. You have to want it more than anything. This last month and a half, I've gotten to the point to where my past, it no longer defines me. And full disclaimer, full disclosure for people who may be watching this testimonial, I am a survivor and a thriver of childhood sexual abuse. So that was a lot of blockages that were holding me back in my life, period, all of these years. And I'm realizing now that, you know, I can move forward. I can move forward, and I truly can be healed. And these subliminals really do help me. And follow the directions, follow the instructions, and the subliminals work. So it's going to be those little, it's going to be the big things as getting those clients, those big ticket clients and things like that. But it's also going to be the small things that you see, such as me thinking about oyster sauce for some crazy reason when I don't even eat oysters, and then going to my cookbook and opening it. Literally the first time I've ever opened this cookbook, and it's opening to the recipe for oyster sauce. So it's going to be little signs like that that's going to show you that you are the operant power and you are the operant force, and you really are in control of your life and your destiny. So definitely contact Talmadge Harper. Work with him. It's amazing. The subliminals work, and keep at it, guys. Keep going, and you too can create your reality. Thank you.